Hello everyone. This is Minister Jamel Fields Leonard. This is women's health and men's health. The series. Today we will be talking about specific foods that weigh down on the body, and make you heavier, and make you gain massive amounts of weight, unnecessary weight. So today we will be talking about different food. As I was singing jingles earlier in catchphrases, many people have gone out to go get food and they're eating now. So I want to tell you, the time is in the US, it is 7 o'clock. Usually we have breakfast around 6 or 7, then we have lunch around 12 or 1. Then we have maybe a light lunch for 3, and then we have a 7 to 8 o'clock dinner. I want to tell you all 3 or 4 of these things are healthy. But around 7 o'clock, your last meal, you're going to need to exercise to wear off this food and bring the metabolism to a slower state as your body slows down. If you are older, in the older category, your metabolism has already slowed down. It has slowed down to a degree where you eat food and you will gain massive amounts of weight. So you will have to combat that with working out and eating earlier. You cannot eat at 7 o'clock and expect your body to catch up with you. As soon as you go to sleep, the food goes to sleep with you. Instead of processing and becoming waste, it actually sticks to the stomach, the lining of the stomach, and it becomes fat. It becomes fatty food. It becomes what do you call it? Fatty food and food that sticks to the bones. So this is how you gain weight. Every night you go and you have a midnight snack, or you're having something late in the night. You must get one meal at 6 or 7. Get a complete meal, a meal that will fill you up. So when it becomes 8 or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, you will not have a craving to go back out or to order more food. You have to do this to subdue this particular type of spirit that is on you. This is what do you call it? Not a hunger spirit, but a gluttony spirit. This is the spirit of gluttony. But I want to tell you something else. If you are pregnant and you have twins, or you have one particular baby, which many of you are pregnant now, you have to eat correctly and eat healthy. You are allowed to eat and gain weight. But when you are finished with this baby, and you have this baby, weight on you, meaning a little pouch, a thicker hips, a little arm flap, or a little neck flap, or triceps or biceps, or whatever you have going on, you're going to have to work out with either your husband, or you're going to get a coach from the gym to get you back in shape. Especially if you're into your shape and you're into looks. There's nothing wrong with getting help from someone who knows what they're doing. Me in particular, I was about 255 pounds. Can you imagine me? 255 pounds at 6'1", 6'2", at 255 pounds. I was like, I couldn't even walk up the block with my son Jonah or my daughter Summer. I couldn't make it halfway up the block. The weight was so heavy on me, I was out of breath most of the time. So then when I started my intermittent fasting and my fasting, I began to slow down. My weight reduced ridiculously. I went from 255 to 225 to 200 to 275 to 265. Now I'm at 255 to 260 easily. But I am different. I actually do things like a 100-day fast. I actually do things like a 40-day fast. I actually do things like a 5-day fast. I actually do things like a 10-day fast. I actually do things like a 15-day fast. So I'm fasting so much that my body cannot keep up with gaining weight at this point. And when I come off of my regimen, I usually have 1 to 2 plates, or I have a big meal, and then at night I have a big meal also. But I just wanted to tell all of you women, it is not your fault if you are pregnant. You just have to watch your mealage, and also get vegetables and get healthy foods. Do not look for starches or greasy food or fried food so much. Get something that is healthier and that will benefit you and your arteries and benefit the babies in your belly. So you have to get things that are more cucumbers, salads, different things. You can have heroes with cold cuts, but not too much. You can have tuna, but you know what tuna does to babies. So you can't have too many tuna cans. You can have a lot of fish. You can have many different meals. You can have Asian dishes, you can have African dishes, you can have Middle Eastern dishes, you can have whatever you like, but it is in moderation. No one is to blame for the weight but you. But your husband is to blame for getting you the belly that you have. You know, the belly that you have, you and him having interactions late at night, you know? Yes, so you and him having interactions, and now you're pregnant. You're either pregnant with one or pregnant with two. So you have to combat that by taking care of yourself correctly. There are many dishes that you can have, that you can get vegetable, or you can get lo mein, or you can get curry vegetable with chicken with white rice. I will tell you, white rice is great, but it's not the healthiest. You can get brown rice. Brown rice is particularly better than white rice. You will have to subdue yourself and subdue your conscience from having these fatty foods at certain times of the day. I'm going to tell you now. Do not eat after 7. Eat 7:30, and if you're pregnant, you can stay to 8. But you have to eat at that time between 7 and 8, and then you are done for the night. Get a meal that is big enough and satisfying to you to cause you not to want to hunger anymore. This is Minister Jamel Leonard Fields. I'm also a producer, a stylist. I'm into slim clothes. I'm about 6'2". My clothes are fitted. My pants are fitted. I used to have a tremendous belly. My face was full and round. If you look at my older pictures, I was very much unhappy with myself, coming from being a track runner, winning trophies and this and that, playing trumpets, doing sit-ups and getting my abs ready and getting my arms ready and having a nice physique. Yes. I wasn't a tremendous track runner, but I had about 3 first place trophies. Take care of yourself. And I'm also getting ready to do a marathon shortly. I walked recently about 6 hours. I walked about 6 hours. I believe it to be 140 miles. So yes, I'm preparing for, I believe, the New York Marathon, the 5-borough marathon. And I don't know if you know anything about it. Usually people from Kenya win. Now it might be time for an Ethiopian to win, or a Nigerian, or Mali, or a person from Congo, or a person from Benin and Togo. So it might be, it might be our time from Nigeria. It might be our time from Cameroon, from Senegal, from South Africa, from America. So if you know anything about the marathons, usually there's people in the lead. They start out fast. The person who starts out fast usually is the last one behind. So I will wait and lag behind. And then when I get to the final stretch, to the final barrel, that's when I get my burst of energy and I begin to jog like you wouldn't believe. So I just wanted to tell you these things to help you and benefit you. Do not eat your life away, and do not allow food to consume you. You consume food. You consume food to live, not consume food to keep going and going and going and going. So I'm telling you, all different body types. There's nothing wrong with your shape and size. Some people are bigger than me and healthier than me. But if you feel like you can't walk, you can't breathe, and you can't do the things you used to do in the days of your youth, even though you're older, you are supposed to be able to do certain things, especially if you have kids my age. And I'm having so many more. I have 2 on the way and 2 here, and then I have 2 more coming, and then 1 more. So this is a whole lot of kids just around the place, just moving around, and they're just dancing and singing, and they're doing things, and you're going, I can't play with you because I can't catch my breath. I can't walk with you because I can't catch my breath. I can't carry all 7 of you because I'm not strong enough, and I'm strong enough to carry 7 of them. So I want to be fit and fiddle as a whistle. Yes, sir. So I thank you, and this is men's and women, men's. Who's men's? Who's men's? Men and Women's Health Series with Minister Jamel LENARD Fields. This is dedicated to my Jonah, my Summer, my Cody, and to my Allison. We're going to get it together, and we're going to work it out. As you can see, I won't show you my stomach, but I'll show you in a couple of weeks when I start hitting the gym again, and you will see my 6-pack abs. Usually I do not show my body to anybody, but I want to inspire my wife, and I want to inspire my kids to be healthy. But right now she's carrying 2, so she's going to be okay. She can have a couple of meals. She must not feel bad or embarrassed about meals. This is what pregnant women do. All pregnant women do. But this is her first pregnancy. So she does not understand that this is a part of her pregnancy, a part of her life, a part of her regimen. So now, by me making this video, I'm allowing her to see and know that normal women who are like broomsticks like me and her, but they are not like broomsticks like me and her, they actually eat a particular way when they are pregnant. Usually, if I had my car, if she says, I want ice cream, I want it from Texas, I will go, woman, okay, let me get my keys and let me go to Texas. It's only 5 hours. I will go to Texas. If she says, I want fish from Alaska, you want fish from Alaska? What do you want? What is oh my God. I said, what is it? I forget what it is. I want bass or something like that. I'm going to go to Alaska to get her fish. She says, I want a Philly cheesesteak. I'm going to go to Philadelphia to get her Philly cheesesteak. That is what husbands are supposed to do when their wives are hungry. They participate and they become a part of their regiment and their lives. Husbands do not just sit by and let her make idle decisions by herself. Enhance her and help her. And excuse that comment for, I meant salmon. I said the other word. Anyway, God bless you and Godspeed to you.